Welcome back. We're going to take a quick look at starting up CorelDraw and demonstrating some of the things that we need to do as a review. New blank document. Click there. Go ahead and change into a landscape format. There's a portrait. We need a landscape. To do that, our numbers are 24 and 12. And those are 24 inches and 12 inches. 2 feet, 1 foot. Anytime we click on this area right here, we'll always see that 24 by 12. In the future, when we start adding logos, images, and other text, if we click on that, this taskbar right here, this toolbar right here, will actually change. I'll show you that. Alright, next item. Often known to 6th graders, and I'm guessing we're just going to use it as 7th grade as well. Just that blueberry in the corner. This is the only spot that we get the crosshairs. X and Y coordinate. We take that X and Y and we're going to put it right on that edge of that sheet of paper. So now, by doing that right there, and we actually make those lines disappear. You see, once you got them exactly on the line, how they just literally disappear. That way you know you've got it right on the edge of the material, or right on the edge of the template. Again, it takes just a little bit, but you can kind of see them disappear. Just like that. Once you're done, you just let up. Now what happened was, this number right here should be zeros. Okay. Anywhere along here, if you by chance make a mistake and you say you bring it down to there, now your zero is way over here and your zero is way over here. Somewhere in here is your origin area. That's not what we want. Click and drag. Once we're done with that, this area here is called the ruler. This here area is also called the ruler. It's your X and your Y ruler. Doesn't matter where you click on that ruler. We're going to go ahead and put our lines in and start building. I put them every 4 inches. Again, it does not matter where we select our line from that ruler, just that we do. So the reason we lay out this template is because you might have your coaster here and here, or here and here, or you might be here and here, who knows, once we get it on the laser. But the laser can laser all of these all at the same time. We're going to go ahead and take the time, and I'll show you 2 different ways to import an image. Put one right here. Again, please note, I'm not actually going to go all the way out to the 4-inch, because we actually have something called a radius chamfer that's going to go on our coaster, so we don't want to go all the way to the edge. If we do, we're actually going to go over that chamfer and it'll look kind of different. It won't look the way you want it to. So go ahead and center that up. Click off of it. Now remember I talked about the 24 and 12. Right now, let's say I click right there. It's 24 by 12. If I click, your toolbar changes. Something about edit bitmap, trace bitmap, all this good stuff. But right now, if we click back to it, it jumps back to this area. Okay. So I'm going to bring in an image that's in color. I'm going to do it a slightly different way. 2 different options, no big deal. Import, it's the same screen, nothing changes. Let's say we really like this Adele image. I've used this in class before. Go ahead and put that in. Make sure it's centered. If you're really having a hard time with centering something, you can always add an extra line, because remember, these construction lines are not visible to the laser. So if that's what we want as far as our center point, and we want to be just slightly above center, we can do something like that. Or if we zoom in on it, there's a little X right there, and we can take that X and we can put it smack dab right in the middle. Once we back up, we got it right in the middle. We're in good shape. Again, we can add text. And let's say that's what we really want to put in there. It's not the greatest thing, but I'll show you how to put in that text just as a reminder. So once you have this, and you've got all this stuff going on, one of those things that might happen is somebody might want to do one of these things just to try it out and see, I don't know, give their eyes some visual stimulation or something. Their fingers are bored. I don't know. And if they just so happen to go something like this and put this little dot way out over there, and then they zoom back in here, this is the part where if we save it right now, we're going to save everything we've got here, but we're also going to save that weird box that's just way out in the middle of nowhere. And what that box does for us right there, that box will actually impede or get in the way of letting all of us put our template together later and have the laser do what it's supposed to do. That little box right there. So some people, I've seen it happen where they're just out putting all sorts of little things out here for no good reason, whatever, I don't know, they do something like that. Well, when you zoom way in, you're like, well, everything's fine. It's really not. We need to get rid of that stuff. So you can use the back button, or you can go and use the arrow and then delete. Alright, our focus. Click on this. Everything changes. We're also going to go up, because of that, we're going to go ahead and change this. We don't want to edit bitmap. We want to go to mode, then we want to go to grayscale. Grayscale 8-bit. If you want to take a picture, go ahead and do that. Click that, and then this here goes to gray. Now, I'll show you another logo. It'll be the last one here for you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find one that's got multiple colors on it. Let's see how this one looks. Yeah, this would be a good one. So now something like this, I'm not going to worry about formatting it left to right, top to bottom, but I'm simply going to go ahead and click on it. I'm going to make sure that I've clicked on it, because right now if I go to bitmap, I go to mode, nothing's available. I need to click on it, go to bitmap, mode, turn it to grayscale. Now you can see how the different colors of the rainbow are changed from lighter gray to darker grays to almost black in certain areas. This is what provides us extra detail, some of the depth that we're really truly looking for. Again, on coasters, we do not want to mirror this. In 6th grade, we mirror it. In 7th grade, we do not mirror it. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and save as. I'm going to take the opportunity, click this PC, come on over, and again, we are taking a look for the K drive. There's the K. Sometimes it doesn't show up until you just hover over it, but it'll always say Class MS, Class Middle School. Click on that, and you'll go to My Name, and then finally down to your name, whatever hour you are in. Thanks for listening. Go ahead and get to work.